Hello, friends of Sudoku, and good morning. I assume it is morning somewhere in the world. This video will go live at 6 a.m. Central European Time. And this is going to be the last of the bridge videos that I am recording for you to watch while I'm on vacation. I will be back tomorrow, and I expect to be recording a solve of the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle tomorrow. So let's see what we can do with this expert puzzle. Again, this is from the newspaper elpais.com. Let's begin with some sevens. We have sevens blocking across here and down here and here. So here's a 7. We also have sevens blocking across here and up here. So a 7 goes here. Now these sevens block down and up and across. 7 goes here. So let's see if we can't find the last 7. It must go over here somewhere, and these 7s all block those squares. So here's a 7. That was very quick. Let's see how this continues. There are usually a few surprises in these puzzles, but I do see a 9 blocking across here and up here and down here. So a 9 goes here. And we have 4s blocking over here, so a 4 must go up here. There's a 6 blocking down and over. A 6 goes here. We got a 2 blocking down and over. So one of these is a 2 blocking across. This 2 blocks across. So 2 must go here or here, and that much is clear. A 6, however, must go up here, I think, because we got this 6 blocking across. So one of these must be a 6 blocking across. This 6 blocks across. This 6 blocks up. So here's a 6. And now we have 2 6s blocking down and 1 blocking over. So a 6 goes here. So 6s now here or here and here or here. 1 4 5 here. The 5 blocks these 2 squares. So here's a 5. The 1 blocks this square. So here's a 4. And there's a 1 here. One, 2, and 4 here. I'm not sure how to deal with those yet. And a 2, 3, and an 8 here. Also unclear. We do have, hang on a second, we have a 2 and a 6 blocking up and a 2 and a 6 blocking over. So these 2 squares must be a 2 and a 6. What does that do to these 4 squares? They can't be 2 and 6. While I'm pondering this, I'm noticing this 9 blocking up and this blocking over. One of these is a 9 blocking down, this 9 blocks down. So 9 goes in one of these 2 squares here. 2 and 6. Unfortunately, there isn't much I can do about the remaining 4 numbers. I will have to fill in some numbers elsewhere first. 4, 9, this is a 2, 3. So we need to find a 4 and a 9 in 2 of these squares. And again, that is not quite possible. We can have a 4 here or here. And we can have a 9 here or here. So it's not going to help me much right now. We can have 4s here or here too, because this 4 blocks down, making one of these a 4 blocking down. So yes, one of these is a 4. We have a 5 up here. The 5 must go in one of these squares here because the 5 blocking upright. So that gives me a 5 here, here, or here, but that's really not very useful.
Not really useful unless
I have been babbling. I've been babbling about the 2 and the 6 here without really noticing that the 2 is forced to go here because otherwise we wouldn't have a 2 in this column because this 2 blocks here and this 2 blocks here, here, and here. So here's a 2 and that gives me a 6 here. What a blunder. In chess, we would call this a major blunder.
You know what, you blundered, I blundered.
And we might even lose the game. In this case, there are no losers and no winners. Thankfully, this is, of course, a 6. Three, 5, and 9 here. There's a 3 and a 5 blocking here, so the 9 is forced into this position. This is now a 3-5 pair. And we do have a 5 here or here now because this 5 blocks up, this 5 blocks over. One of these is a 5 blocking over. So we got a 5 here or here. And we have a 5 here or here. And that's all we can say about the 5s for the time being. So here's what I think. I think that these must be a 3, 5, and a 1. The 1, of course, here or here, and the 3 here or here, and the 5 here or here. So this is a 1. These now must be a 4 and an 8. 4, 8. Therefore, these must be 2, 9, and a 3. 4, 4, 4 blocking over. Here's a 4 now. 9 goes here, here now, and therefore 9 must go here. Because this 9 blocks here and this 9 blocks here. So here's a 9. Here we're looking for a 2 and a 3. The 3 blocks down. Here's a 2. Here's a 3. Now we got 3 here or here because this square is blocked by this 3. These must be 2 and 8. Let me get back to these again. A 9, 2, and a 3. 5, 3, 5, 3. This is a 5, 3. This is not a 5, 3. Let's try to not use our knowledge of unique rectangles for this puzzle, even though it is not an easy puzzle, I have to say. So 4 and 8. 2 down here. 3 and 9. Here, here, here. 3, 8, 5. 2 and 3. Hang on. Yes. 1, 2, 5, 8 here. So this is a 5, 8. So we need 2s and 3s for 2 of these squares. And we got a 2 and a 3 blocking up. So these have to be a 2 and a 3. Therefore, this is a 5, 8 pair. Let's hold that thought. And let's turn our attention to this 4 blocking down. One of these is a 4 blocking down. This 4 blocks down. This 4 blocks over. So 4 must go here. Now we only need 3 more numbers, a 1, 8, and a 5. We got a 1 blocking here. We got a 1 blocking here. So that's easy enough. The 1 must go here. And that gives us this 1 and this 1. Now things are shaping up.
Things are shaping up nicely.
we still need a 5, 8, and a 2 for these squares, the 2 blocks here and here. So here's a 2, here's the 8. And this is now a 5, 8, therefore this must be a 3. And these, of course, must be a 2 and a 4. The 2 blocks across, here's a 4, here's a 2. We know that these were 4 and 8, the 4 blocks over, making this an 8 and this a 4. Now this 4 blocks across, so does this. Here's another 4. And our good old friends, the 3 and the 5 must go here, as we said. So we had a 2 in one of these squares. The other digit must be an 8. And here we're looking for 1 and 5. Not sure if we can solve those yet. But we know that a 9 must go here. We also have 2 and 3 here. So a 9, 8, and a 5 for these squares here. So we can't really place the other 5 and 8 yet. And yes, we can. Of course we can. There's 8 blocks here. So this must be an 8. This must be a 5. This must be an 8. And now we have an 8 here. And this must be the 5. And we now have 2, 3 here and 5 and 9 here. 5, 3, 9 here. And 2, 9, and 3 here. 2 and 9 block over. So here's a 3. And now this 3 blocks up, the 5 blocks up. So these 2 squares must be 9 and a 2. The 2 blocks here. So here's a 2. Here's a 9. Now this must be a 9. And these are 5, 3. This 3, of course, blocks over, making this a 5 and this a 3. Now this must be a 5 and this must be a 3. We now have a 9 here and a 5 here. Here must go a 3, and therefore a 3 here and a 2 here. This 2 blocks down, this blocks over, here's a 2. This must be an 8, of course. Now we have an 8 here as well. Something tells me we need a 1 somewhere. Yes, a 1 must go here and here. And this must be a 5. This was a very neat puzzle once again from elpais.com. I will go back and find more puzzles on that website. They seem to be of excellent quality.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Thank you for watching and bye for now.